checkers and pleasers, and welcome to an episode of Checkpoint, the show where we discuss and discern the most recent events of Check Please. Today we are discussing episodes 34 and 35. So,
oh boy.
In reference to Shane's recap earlier today, does anyone have any feelings?
I always have feelings.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have feels.
You do?
I do.
Okay.
I felt once. I had a feel.
Just one singular feeling.
Just one singular feel.
Okay.
I think I had two
and it was
feels.
that feeling of you know what it's like to prep a whole bunch of really cool stuff and to have all these NPCs ready and quests and stuff, and you're like, man, this is gonna be really cool. And then for the party to be like, no, we're not going to go there. 'Tis a silly place. And then they just go around the town you made.
Look, I'm not going to point fingers. All I'm going to say is the party is perhaps not the correct way of putting it.
Yeah.
It's that
It was
guy.
me. I'm the villain.
It was me, Dio, all along.
That one.
Also,
that one right
to
there.
be fair, we did go through the place.
We talked
there was
to
no...
two people.
Ish.
What about him?
Ish.
We don't say that anymore.
He's just baby, okay?
No.
Yes, absolutely. Ish is baby.
No.
But
Like
should
Boss
we-
Baby.
Should we start at the beginning of the
Yeah.
previous session?
Yeah, what happened at the beginning of the sesh?
Someone
Xander.
died.
Yeah?
Oh,
What?
yes.
Ah.
Xander
Straight
fucking
up.
died!
I mean, sorry, someone didn't die.
Yeah.
Wow.
Didn't die, and the repercussions are he's got a head friend. Holy fucking shit, I don't trust this bitch.
It sounds like he
why
has
not?
no downsides. He got to live and has more friends.
Yeah, he
Right.
got to live, and the repercussions affect everybody, probably.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
I'm terrified of this thing existing. Does anyone
we
have
need
any
to do-
theories about what it is, though?
Oh, yeah, but I'm hanging in there.
You're
till
gonna
I get
hang
a
on
little
to it?
more.
Okay.
I
So
would
we
love
have
to
a
hear
few more
anybody's theories,
points.
but if you don't want to share them, you don't have to.
At first, I was like, "Oh, that which hungers," but it's a different voice,
Mhm.
so
Mm.
Hmm.
that doesn't really work. But on the other hand, it could be throwing it off. So I don't know.
It's true.
Uh,
That's true.
I-
That's true.
The
Go
only
on.
reason I thought that originally was just because we talked about it previously. We were down in the underground and all that stuff.
Yes, you mentioned.
Shut the fuck up, Spider
Yes.
Boy.
No.
Get out of here.
Ah.
My favorite spider.
No.
Get on, get.
Get out of here.
Get out.
Go handle
No,
your
this is
dark
not-
elves that love you. I
This
think.
is not your camp. This is not the campaign.
Fear.
Go.
Yeah.
Oh, don't make that call yet.
Any
But,
other
yeah.
thoughts?
Mm,
Could be moth related. That's about all my thoughts.
Okay.
Hmm. I
I-
feel like it's most
I
certainly
don't.
moth
For one
related
of-
in a way.
For once, I don't. I don't have a good theory. I don't have a
Nope,
good
zero guesses.
thread to pull.
Zero.
I don't.
Not even bad
Zero.
ones. Not even ones where you're like, maybe this. Nah, that'd be dumb.
No. No, there really isn't. I don't have a good
I
frame
don't
of
believe you.
reference.
I believe you have an amazing theory.
I want to
frankly,
know it
Screwy.
so bad.
I want to know
Right,
his theory.
same.
I know you got something in there that's
Come
just going to
on,
blow our
what's
minds.
cooking? What's cooking good looking?
Yeah.
Come on.
What is it? Is it Marcus?
Right.
Either Marcus?
Okay.
What if it's both Marcuses?
Both Marci?
I want to hear this.
I mean, they really are the same, right?
Come on, Screwy.
Let's
What's
hear
that
it.
beautiful brain of yours got cooking?
Okay. So Xander dies. We're in the
Mhm.
underground. We are sitting right next to a ginormous astral rock.
Uh-huh.
I don't
Mhm.
feel like. I mean, there was a vine monster inside. This is all interconnected. We also had to deal with now. Well, I mean, this episode we'll get to that, but we had to deal with these creatures. There's a lot of plant shit going on.
Hey, Screwy, you want to know something? I actually think you're onto something this time.
Yeah.
There's a lot of plant shit going on. I'm not saying it's obvious. It's not Eden, but like there is a common thread in here, and I don't know which deity to blame it on.
What if Eden a bitch?
I mean,
What if
She's
you eating
not a
that
dick,
dick,
Eating
yo?
that pussy, y'all.
She's eating a dick. I don't
How dare
have a
you assume
singular
she's-
thing to point to, but there is a common thread here, and it's plants.
There has been a
Well, I
lot of
don't-
Eden stuff too, just in general.
I
Mm.
don't know if Space Boy was like plant themed, but
I
do
also
think
call
that...
him Space Boy.
There's something, and I
But
don't know.
I agree that I think that you're onto something with them being related, and with Space Boy being related. But Moth is my other idea. Moth related, because
I
it
don't
would
have
be
enough-
really weird, but also fucking kind of hysterical if this meteorite was supposed to be aimed at Pentress and just missed a little bit, and then he was stuck there for like
Oh.
thousands of years.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Oh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh no.
Oh, see, it looks like I activated a real, like a more
neurons.
intricate theory now. Yeah, and now I
Brain
can't get it.
blast.
Okay, update.
Come on, share it. What do you got?
Tell
Chat
me.
with the class.
He said we stole it. What if it was the meteorite?
Or it might be Xander's passenger.
Xander's head friend, yeah, maybe.
We stole Xander's head friend. And that person is very offended that their head friend is no longer in their head, or their head friend wants to get out, and this person, hey, why are you leaving me? And is a toxic partner.
I like
like
this.
That's
We're
Yeah.
getting
That's
there.
spicy.
fascinating.
Now we're
theory.
getting there.
I love it.
Mhm.
Actually,
We have reached screw loose levels of theory, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
I love it.
But no, let's see. We did attack the monster. We defeated the boss,
Yep.
Space Boy, as everyone knows him by.
I also
Yes.
call him a spaghetti meatball monster from space.
Spaghetti meatball monster from space, correct? Yep. All
But-
all good names. All good names.
And while attacking it, we got to see a mega power attack from Louis.
Mhm.
That is true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is much
Hey.
different than his normal flames. I did not have a chance to describe it when it was happening because it was just kind of happening. But normally his flames are sort of cobalt color with some crimson mixed in. It's never been white hot like that before.
But so you're saying it's like typically blue red?
Yeah.
So you literally are casting Doom's fire blue.
I don't know
Mhm.
what that is, but sure.
It's the texture in Doom. It's a red and black like flame kind of texture.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, is it
It's
pretty?
called fire blue. No.
Oh.
Probably not.
Oh, I'll
I
put
guess
it-
I'll
Like,
kill
yes, that
myself.
it's the same.
But yeah, I think it was also
Xander
really.
not died.
Oh yeah.
So Xander not died. How do you feel about having a head friend?
Me, or
Yeah.
Xander.
Yes.
You both?
Okay. I would say that I am thrilled, very fun. I want to cause as much chaos as possible. So I love the head friend personally. I want Xander to say yes, to sign up, no prenup whatsoever. We are just
Do it.
going for it.
Press
Xander-
that big red button.
Xander has a complicated relationship with this head friend. But he is very curious and obviously is wary of friend who suddenly appears in your head. But he's also very interested to see where this goes. And so far, he's learned a lot of information from this head friend, and he has been saved by said head friend as well. So I feel like it's a complicated mix of emotions there. But I feel like Xander has a complicated mix of emotions about most of his friends, so...
What were you gonna say about? Was it about Louis' fire thing, or was it something else? Shane?
Yeah, I was gonna say that I really thought it was fun when Louis went into berserk mode and was shooting these white hot beams of light, rather, that he was like, "Give it back."
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
I
was
like
very
that.
upset.
That's all.
I think this
Just
is
a
why
little
Xander
bit of
has
a
complicated
dichotomy
relationship
today.
with his friends.
What?
So I think this might be relevant to why Xander has a complicated relationship with all his friends,
I
as
don't
Shane
know what
put
you're
it.
talking about. It's not complicated.
I don't
at all.
either. Yeah, what? No,
It's not
that definitely
complicated.
sounds like a normal thing to say.
It totally.
Friends.
Yep.
Louis is upsetty at that spaghetti monster.
He was
Mhm.
very, and he just wanted to see it go away.
Well, you know,
And
he
it
wanted
did.
it back.
It
He wanted it back.
Put that stuff back in Xander, or so help me.
Yeah. It did not go back in Xander.
No.
No.
In
Maybe
fact,
it
little
did.
snakies got away.
Yeah, I have to go back and kill those at some point.
Whatever. It's fine.
That's Dis's problem now.
Yep. And
Yeah.
also Kivion. Whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
mean, what? It's fine.
They already
Yeah.
can't go into the sun.
It's
Whatever.
fine.
Yeah, whatever.
Fuck
We'll
them.
never see him again. Fuck him.
Yep. Fuck him.
We
Who
ruined
needs
another
'em?
civilization by existing.
Damn, look
So
at them
far, we've
guns.
ruined it like every single area that we've gone to.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We're part of the problem.
We started with the
Yep.
murder, and then we had a child get taken from her parents.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then there was the whole debacle with the Lonely Lord, and
No
then
good.
Luciana. Woo! Yeah,
Yum, 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 yum,
And
Yeah,
then
yum.
these are all the things that we solved. I don't know what you're talking about.
you're right. You're right. We solved, and we got paid for Luciana,
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
we did a great job.
Yeah, we probably should have just not taken the orchard job.
Apparently not.
But that's
I don't
later.
see why not.
That's later.
Yeah, we'll come back to
We,
that.
we started
True,
floating
true,
up.
true.
We started floating up.
We did, and there were some conversations here and there. Louis and Bastion had one with the whole asking if Bastion was in love with.
Are you in love
Xander.
with Xander?
Like me as a player, I'm like, but Louis is just such a fucking idiot. What the fuck was that, Screwy? I'll kill you and your children.
Damn.
I'm more
mean-
curious about Stavik approaching Bastion and thinking that was that a moth?
Yes. Oh, hey, how's it going?
Holy shit! That letter was stolen from Louis?
Yeah. Stavik thought that the letter was that.
I didn't
that-
even get
Bro
that read
had-
when Stavik was talking, that he'd stolen a letter from Louis. So,
Or no, it not necessarily stole from Louis, but that it was intended for Louis,
And he's, like, holding
Bro
onto it.
Bro had absconded it before it had gotten to Louis. Was his
who
perception?
did you think it was from?
He does, I don't know.
Just like,
Mhm.
well,
He doesn't
bro
know.
steals things. He's one of those
Yeah.
people.
To be fair,
Yeah.
he is one of those people.
He
Yeah,
is
he
one of those
is.
people. One of those
I mean-
people.
You can't just say that. What the fuck, dude?
No comment.
Yeah, pretty much. He thought Bros had intercepted a letter that was destined for Louis, and he didn't deliver it.
Oh,
for
I'm
some
sure it's
reason or
destined for
another.
him.
I
I think
agree.
it was already.
Destiny's
Mm.
Child.
Oh,
Mhm,
yay!
mhm, mhm.
Appreciated.
But now he gets to have a letter from Bro, so it all worked out.
I mean, he already has one.
Oh no, Stavik gets to have a letter from Bro, so it
Oh
works
yeah,
out.
right. I'm sure the context will
Um,
be exactly the same.
Yep,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I bet.
I believe it.
Anything else from that episode stand out as we got to the surface?
There's something we missed in the recap, but I don't know if I'm jumping too far ahead.
No,
I-
we're still talking about the
Episode
Last
34.
episode.
Yeah.
Yes. Well,
Yeah,
there was
yeah,
something
yeah.
we missed in the recap, which was we had an interesting talk about past loves.
Oh, that's
We
right. The
did.
love conversation
yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought there's a lot of interesting stuff learned about. I'd say all the characters. I feel like Zulin pretty much just confirmed suspicions. I don't know if new information
Mhm.
was learned about Zulin there.
Oh yeah.
Zulin's just Zulin.
Zulin's a busy guy. That's my.
Mhm.
That was my assessment, and that remains my assessment.
Well, I feel like Zulin said something that
Actually,
isn't as typical.
There was something
No.
different about it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait.
Agreed.
Wait, what?
Louis was the
Yeah.
only
The
one that
doorway to the
didn't say-
soul.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm. It was a very
Right.
fascinating answer. I loved it.
Yeah, it genuinely surprised Louis, and he's like, okay. I respect that answer. A lot. As the person who did not answer. Not
Yep.
really.
Kinda. I mean, Louis got the conversation started.
True. He was very curious about everyone's experiences with having minor experiences.
Mm-hmm. Was anybody surprised by anyone else's answer?
Just Zulin's for me.
Yeah. Agreed.
Kinda. With I was surprised that there was so much commonality between Valentino and a couple other people.
Hmm.
Makes sense.
Uh,
I think a lot of us have commonalities that we're slowly going to be learning about.
Yeah,
Agreed.
that was fun.
Mm-hmm. It's like we're all meant to meet each other. Shit.
Well, yeah.
Fate is
Mhm.
real. No.
Mm-hmm. Should have listened to Detlef.
And
And
then we
Valentino.
found out that Husa wasn't what it wasn't permanent stone.
See, I knew this earlier, but I was like, oh, this is really fun. Everyone's so sad about this.
Yeah.
Mm.
I
They
just played
followed
Louis as
gargoyle
Louis
rules.
is.
It's like it's a sun curse, guys. Come on.
Right.
Yeah,
Mhm,
but I
mhm.
thought it was a permanent curse. Like they go into sun, permanent stone.
I mean,
See,
we
but
moved
if that
her out of the
happens-
sun. That was the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is true. Go ahead.
So the question I have then is, if they were to return to the underground, would they then it still turn to stone? And how would they know that
We
they?
don't
You
know.
know what I mean?
Yeah,
Second
we
question:
don't.
if they were to teleport before they turn to stone to a different time zone, could they stay? Could they stay
Oh.
as a flesh puppet?
Do you
Hmm.
want the answers to these questions?
Yeah.
Kinda
Okay,
do.
so your characters obviously don't know this, but the answer to this is to Screwy's question is yes. If Sousa had gone back down into the underground, she would have still turned into stone for half the time. So anytime the sun was up on that side of the planet, Sousa would have been stone.
Wow.
We
that
activated her
sucks.
curse.
Yeah,
Sanders
basically it
said so.
activated the curse on her
Yeah.
because she was. They're effectively born with with a dormant form of the curse, and it is only activated the first time they're touched with sunlight.
We initiated her cursed puberty.
basically.
Oh.
Forever.
If you want to think of it like
Mhm.
that. But there
Yep.
is no curse menopause, so it's forever.
Mm.
To answer the other question there, the one from Xeno, it is going to be the answer to that is also yes. If you teleport to the other side of the planet where it is daylight, then they're
Or was
flesh.
nighttime.
Yeah. So as long as you were on the opposite side of the sun,
Mhm.
you're flesh. If you're on the side of the sun, you're stone.
Fuck you,
Well, that's good
Ammon.
news for Stavik. Stavik, all you need to do is get rid of the sun, and
Yeah,
the
just
curse is
explode
the
is
sun.
lifted.
It's true. If you
What?
destroy the sun, the curse is done.
If we just
Or-
replace Ammon with Soul, everything will work out.
Yeah.
Or
Kill
I think that's a
Ammon,
great
replace
idea.
with Soul. Soul the
I've
god of the
seen-
sun. Come on, it's perfect.
It works so well. I see
right
that
there.
would make me think that Sol belongs in a different solar system, but I don't want to think about that.
Fair.
But you could just make Husa fast enough to outrun the sunrise.
Make them a monk.
Yeah,
Nice.
I guess a monk could do that. I was thinking something faster, but you're right. I don't know if it gets faster than that.
I can
Has
go
haste
90
on a
miles
monk.
per hour. What the fuck? I don't need anything. I can go forever.
Oh,
It's all good.
we got off the floating rock,
We did.
Mm-hmm.
and then started making our way to the nearby town.
And the rock
Yeah.
just kept on going.
Bye
Yep.
I
Somebody
was
else's problem.
hoping to
Again.
have it go back down so I could use that information to get more money. But
Mhm.
hey,
So-
by the way,
We might have
Super
charged
resource.
it too much. In an attempt
Yeah,
to
I wonder
go
if it's
faster.
just gonna drop again, like a
Yeah,
bit later.
probably.
probably.
Okay, so here's some maths for everybody. If Adrian and Earth are a similar size, which we'll just say for shits and giggles that it's the same.
Yeah.
I can get you a proper figure later, but if they're the same rough size of each other, so the planet's the same size, Husa would need to move 1,600 kilometers per hour at the equator to remain flesh, or 650 kilometers per hour at the Arctic Circle or Antarctic Circle to stay flesh. So
Nice.
I don't think monks get that fast.
Probably not.
Or
Level 20.
or they always stay in winter on the poles.
But the sun still exists.
But not
Yeah.
on that side of the planet.
But not on the side of the planet, because
But then she wants to
it doesn't
explore
set.
though.
It's because it's not
That's true.
I understand.
true. That's true. That's true.
How many
Sorry.
kilometers do you say?
What 1,666 kilometers per hour at the equator, or 650 at the Arctic or Antarctic Circle.
So yeah, you'd need to be able to move about 50,000 feet per round.
You gotta go pretty
I
quick.
think they could do it. I think the monk could do it somehow.
I don't
I
think it
mean,
gets
if
that
they're
fast.
fully leveled and they move like 90 feet per 6 seconds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
per round. So
Listen,
they only need to go about 500 times faster.
Yeah.
listen.
Yeah.
The system's not perfect. That's why we're making spice.
You're right.
Mhm.
The spice monks will be able to outrun the sun.
Yep.
What a sentence. Oh my god. But yeah,
I'm
Got off the
s-
rock?
I,
No,
Beardy.
Go
Okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say, you keep saying that we got off the rock. Is there something specific that you want to talk about when we got off
Yeah,
the
we
rock?
jumped to the love talk. Unless you got anything about the
Is
rock
there
you want to
something
say.
specific you wanted to bring up? Because I feel like you're leading on to something, but I want to know what it is.
No.
Nope.
Oh.
I'm mentally going through the next steps of what we were doing.
We talked a lot. We skipped a town.
Yeah, we jumped
Yeah.
ahead. We jumped the.
Mhm.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
also
I
didn't.
liked-
You didn't even talk about how you superhero landed.
I literally was about to say, I also superhero landed, which was pretty cool, but
Mhm,
it's a little minor thing.
Really
I had
hard
fun
on
doing
on
the-
the back and the legs. That's
Your
for sure.
bones are
Mhm.
gonna break so easily in the future.
Not if I drink enough milk.
They
Not
need to.
agreed.
I assume that's what the
Bathe in
golden
milk.
juice inside Stavik is.
It's
It's
just milk.
yeah.
Mhm.
Mm,
Mhm.
I mean, I don't think I agree with that personally.
Well, look, if I start calling it Stavik milk, then you can't blame me. I'm rightly
Ew.
confused.
Yes, I
No,
can actually,
no,
and
you're
I
not allowed
will.
to.
Just
No,
so you
no,
know.
no. Mm-mm,
All cursed.
mm-mm.
All right.
I'm
Y'all
saying
need
no.
to go to
Stavik's
No.
bone
jail.
milk.
No.
This last take.
Bone
this last-
milk. Oh,
Jail.
Y'all
Okay.
need Eden.
million years dungeon.
Eat
Yeah.
that pussy, y'all.
We do not need Eden. She's been fucking with us apparently.
Apparently.
It's her favorite thing to do.
That and not talk.
Mhm.
You know,
Except
it would
sometimes.
it would be great if she not talked at all, but instead there's literally nothing.
I mean,
But
if they'd say,
but
no,
her-
I'm not talking to you, at least you know that they're not talking to you specifically. It's just they're not.
Unless
Fuck her.
you're several, in which case she does talk to you. So
Yeah.
Yeah, she
That
talks
is the
to
big
you so
exception.
much.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
It's just part of being the most specialist boy in the whole universe.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was. He thought he was. He was the most specialist boy. And let me tell you, that twist was beautiful. I loved every second of it. And I would go back and do the exact same goddamn thing again.
I'll do it again.
I
I don't know how you didn't catch on to what I was doing. I'm actually impressed because I was like, any second he'll figure it out. I'm really treading the line
That's
on
how being
danger
a
here.
GM feels, though.
Yeah, that's fair.
See, the thing is, I was enjoying it too much to think too much into it. I was enjoying the ride.
Good,
Mhm.
good, good.
Makes
There
sense.
will be many more to come.
Yay. Beardy, I am sorry we skipped over that town.
Oh,
I was-
you
I
know
was
what?
genuinely
These things
trying.
happen.
I was,
I was just-
genuinely trying to get us like interacting with this fawn because they were adorable.
They were
looked
having a
interesting.
celebration in town. There was a holiday. There was
Yeah.
a bunch of NPCs.
Louis was just being Louis.
Yeah.
well,
And Louis
only allowed
like,
to have one drink.
gods. Ugh. Gods. No. We're
Ew.
leaving.
Kill them all.
That's exactly how that went.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
so
it
upset.
so I was mistaken about the whole dates, correct? It
Yes.
was
Yes.
okay. For some reason, I mean, with the knowledge of, for some reason,
Because you knew the date of the holiday, but as far as you were aware, it was 5
Your
days off
character.
because your character was 5 days
Mm.
off because of the hag.
gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah, fuck that hag.
No,
I mean, you did kill her, so
close.
success, I guess.
Yep.
She
I'm
died by
sorry.
defenestration of all things, which was just
It's
really
actually really
True.
funny.
It's a great way to
Mhm.
kill anything.
I am really sorry about skipping through that town, Beardy, but Louis was just gonna do what he was gonna
No,
do. He was
look, I
listening
get
to his
it.
friend. His friend was like, like maybe telling him maybe that like we had lost a lot of time, and he was like, absolutely, I'm here for you. You just went through something really traumatic and bad. I feel traumatized by it, and I just want to make sure that everything's cool with you. So I'm gonna make sure that like we're heading out. We're gonna be safe. Everything's gonna be cool. All right,
Yeah.
pack it up, bitches.
You
So-
made us skip the cutest, coolest, fell barkeep
Mm-hmm.
in the
Mhm.
world.
Cute.
Yeah. Isadora Izzy Valdez.
I'm sorry.
Ah.
Maybe you
I
should have
also
made
just
it
wanna
a
say-
pretty
We're
holiday.
all gonna have a good time.
Every time we're in a town or city, people end up dying. So we potentially
is
saved
Louis'
that
point.
town by not being there.
Like, he's
True.
afraid that us existing in spaces just causes more death. And it's kind of getting proven again.
I am wondering what happened in this session. Was that planned to happen in
The previous
the
town.
previous
No.
town?
No, Ruida had a different quest.
Hmm.
This is the return to Saraibo quest.
I don't like it here.
Why
Yeah,
not?
you know,
like
It's great.
this
with that
town.
said, in a meta context stance, no, I don't think. I think that those people are probably gonna die because we're not there. I'm gonna stand by that. If there are quests set up for these places for when we get there, I think us not being there is way the fuck more dangerous.
Nah.
That
Yeah.
depends
Grim is
on
right.
how interesting the thing is.
I
Grim is
mean, I think
correct.
people are gonna die regardless. So
People die every
to
day.
quote
I mean-
our favorite Oriad, people die every day.
Thanks,
Who's got
So-
thanks,
thumbs?
best paladin to ever live.
mhm.
Who's got two thumbs and has a lot of catchphrases? This guy.
It's true.
That's true. You have.
It's
the
good to be a
most, I
very
feel like.
quotable person.
Mhm.
Mhm.
No, while we were
So-
making our way through. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, you got.
No, as we were making our way through Rueda, is that what it was, right?
Yes,
Um,
correct.
We did get the Louis interjection with the conversation of the satyr.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Discussion about
Yes.
Prenium.
Yeah, you all met
Absolute-
Catalina di Prenia.
As I think it was Valentino was talking to her, and then Louis just like, "Fuck you!"
Yeah.
It's like, hey, come on over to our town. We're gonna have no.
No,
It's like we're having a
leave me
big party
alone.
today. It's gonna be
I
great.
tried being nice. Please leave us alone.
It's like I'm super happy to meet all of you.
I'm
it's
not.
just great to see everyone
I really
today.
don't like that I've met you.
Happy holiday,
Please
everyone.
leave me
Oh, it's so
alone.
good. And then the angriest atheist shows up.
Is that
Just-
a child's book?
Yeah, and it's Louis on the front.
The angriest atheist.
Just
Yeah.
grump face. Mm.
Just Louis shows up and just vomits crude oil on everything.
Look, it's probably for the best that he wasn't at any god celebration because it probably would have gotten messed up because of that. Just saying.
Only because someone in the back is screaming "fuck you" constantly.
Probably.
He would be
How could this
mumbling,
happen?
"Fuck you, thank you very much."
God, fuck.
I just think it's funny how like she's like Valentina's talking with this person. They're like, "Hey, welcome to the town," and Louis like, "I don't want your welcome." It's like, you said it to me. What the fuck are you?
He just didn't want to get delayed at that point. He was like, no, I don't want to deal with it.
No more
But
shenanigans.
but as he
no more
expressed-
mysteries. We're going to.
As he expressed,
Going to Pinterest.
Prinia is one of his like biggest antis that he could possibly deal
Fair.
with.
Oh yeah, and that's gonna be interesting, I think, later on.
Yeah.
Because like that's certainly not something, at least for Valentino, he's not like opposed to. As long as, you know, the respect is mutual on that front. So
Bitch don't
Yeah.
respect Prinia one bit. Fuck that bitch.
Mm-mm.
it's not Prinia that has to be respected here, but I mean, our satyr girl wasn't Prinia either, so I don't think that's gonna matter.
No.
That's fair. I'm looking forward to this conflict in the future.
Louis is conflict. Unfortunate.
So I will get to reuse one of these NPCs. Not because I didn't get to introduce one of them. I had more NPCs prepped for Ueda. So since you didn't meet some of them, I get to reuse them.
That
So it's
doesn't
not a-
matter. It's not Izzy.
It's not a complete loss. That's true. It's not Izzy. Izzy's in.
What
Izzy
are you
is now
gonna do? You're
canonically
playing
in
an
Rueda.
ace bitch.
I know. But I
It's
miss
true.
her.
Mhm.
You think about what could have been.
Could have been.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of
I mean-
what could have been. Oh, go for it.
I was ready to carry that flag for you, Zulin.
We could have ditched Husa and gotten Izzy.
Yeah, we still have.
But
Said,
like,
Husa,
Husa, you
you want to be a bar?
She's like, "What's a bar?" And we're like, "Bye, have fun."
The Stavic plan.
Yep.
We come back, she's serving pine cones to everybody.
She's just
Yeah, she
Mortar
drove
to
the
pestle.
entire town out.
Yeah,
The
she
entire
somehow
virus
crashed the
is
entire
gone.
town's economy.
hmm
It's just
It's
a
all
wasteland.
pine
Somehow
cone
there's a tumbleweed rolling through the town.
And there's just Husa there. She's like, "This one's so great. I get all the pine cones for myself."
Yeah, now I get to eat them all myself, everybody.
Wow. Wow.
Foraging
That's-
is so easy up here.
Wow.
They're just
Yeah.
laying on the ground everywhere.
So speaking of,
Mhm.
why don't we move to the beginning of this episode? Anybody have any thoughts about how we started off?
Let's see.
There were some pine cones involved. There was a conversation between Louis and Bro.
Yeah, I liked
was
everyone
very
else's
interesting.
conversation. Just speculating on what the boys were talking about.
And Zulin was real curious about that talk.
Mm-hmm.
They're just always on by themselves, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up with that?
They're not
But
always
they're-
on
they're
by
just-
themselves.
Conspiring.
Lately, yes.
Conspiring against you?
I mean,
Spoil your plans?
Not
Look.
you, Zulin.
let butt buddies be butt buddies, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Valentino's not going to judge.
Whoa. Calm
They
down.
kind of
now.
give those
Listen,
vibes.
I just don't want anyone getting in the way of me and my guinea pig. So
Who's your guinea pig?
what?
Who do you
Uh,
think?
No. What?
Is it?
No. No.
No.
What What?
No.
You're going to murder me in my
Lord,
sleep.
no.
What? No.
I hate you so much, Xeno. Okay. Jesus. All right then. Cool. Interesting. Awesome.
Yeah,
yes.
that was a fascinating conversation, though. Just Bro's inability to understand what Louis was trying to say because it did not make any sense to him, and then Louis just like doubling down on this point that Bastion, I feel like, still didn't really
I'm
feel
gonna,
like made
he's
any
gonna
sense.
have to keep talking to him about it. It's an issue.
Oh, they're talking
Yeah,
about-
I kind of get that feeling.
there's a planned clothing shopping? Was that from the
Yes,
previous
please.
episode? Okay. Gotcha.
Yes, there is a plan to go clothing shopping.
He's leading him
Why
on.
does
He's
that need to
leading
be a
him on.
conversation?
Because the way
Xander-
Bastion propositions things to Xander always sounds like fucking flirting. And Louis' point is, if you don't have feelings for him, don't talk to him that way.
Look, man,
That does seem to be
Bastion's
the
just
point.
gonna say what he says.
You know,
I don't know. I feel like Xander can take care of himself. Is perfectly capable of intuiting people's emotions.
Yeah,
Seems pretty good at that.
Xander's a whole ass grown adult, so it's fine.
Yep.
Whole ass grown adult.
That's what I said.
I mean, a little bit extra, but
What part grew extra?
that ass though.
we have to wait for a future episode for that reveal because that is
Dad's
Those
dump
isn't
truck.
Mm-hmm. Dumb and thick. Anyway,
Mhm.
we
One
we
finger
had a
that's just too
we had a
long.
sparring
Yes,
lessons.
we did. And you got to learn a lot. Have you learned
I
any
did.
tactics?
A little more try to get out of the way of ranged attacks, obviously. Especially
mean-
if this character is it goes invisible. Try to don't dawdle. Don't dawdle trying to figure things out. Just act.
I feel like that one's gonna come back to bite us, but in this context, it absolutely was true. Having that as a general rule, definitely, like as you said that out loud, I felt a pang of fear in my heart. Next time Valentino gets thrown and Screwy's like, well, don't dawdle, just act. And it's like, dawdle a little, please do some dawdling.
The
right here.
the cloak. The potentially might be something to work on. Maybe we'll see.
I don't know about that.
Well, look, I mean, I was genuinely expecting to lose that pretty hard. Well, your class is literally called fighter. I thought there's no fucking way, but Valentina's too
No.
proud to admit to it. I mean, pretty much would have lost that first round. We got so many rerolls and there was basically cheating.
I
Yeah.
was if there had been another fail and one more reroll on top of that, I would have been like, yo, y'all, this is some bullshit.
That was the last one. It came down to one more, and that was gonna be it anyway. So,
it was so good.
but every time Valentino makes some sort of boast that I's a player, look at the stats, and I'm like, there's no fucking way he can do this, and then he pulls it off. I'm just like, yes, he's the man. You're the man, Valentino.
I mean, I remember correctly, Valentino has the highest stats out of everyone in the party.
Yeah.
Yeah, his stats are pretty nuts.
Yeah. I don't
But
think
I
you
was-
should be
I was
saying that
figured.
then.
Well,
It was a
his attack
genuinely fun
bonus-
fight because had I gotten to you and had you not been invisible, I probably would have bonked, but you have the ability to go invisible and run. I've lead feet. I only got 20-foot move speed. So yeah,
Yeah.
no, you have advantage over Stavik a lot.
I mean, we got to level up this level. We didn't really mention that.
That's true.
This is a great
It wasn't
opportunity
said.
to test that out. And
Yes.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, then we're finally getting to a level where Valentino's skill set is pretty different from everyone else's. And yeah, I mean, it was fun for me too, because I was like definitely a creative problem solving situation. And I'm very pleased with how invisibility was working that fight. Maybe not so much the fight after. Fight after, I think it got all my kills stolen because nobody knew where I was.
Yep.
I mean, it makes sense for the characters to just be like, bop, 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 bop. I don't know where Valentino is.
Yeah. I held no resentment about it, just a lot of anxiety. It was just
I'm
like,
so sorry.
like I was like, oh god, really? But I'm like, then I look at the stream and I'm like, they don't even fucking know I'm there. What am I? I can't.
Yeah.
We cannot see you when you're invisible, so.
You need the memes, like they don't even know I'm here.
Yeah, you're right. It's just no one is there.
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Speaking of moving past that fight, which was really informative, unless you have something else to say.
I did.
Screwy.
I did. Since when has, in what context, because I'm actually asking, in what context has Stavik shown that he is not honorable? Aside from me player, Screwy, doing the fight thing, the reroll that could have wrecked bro. Genuinely,
I'm trying to remember who
Stavik
is it
shown...
that insinuated as such, because I know Valentino did not insinuate that.
I thought it was Louis.
That was
Was
Louis.
it Louis?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Define honorable.
The statement, Stavik took the, what do you call it? Took the L with the knife against his throat. And
Louis was just getting into the sport of it, I guess is the best way to put it.
Okay. I didn't know if it was. I didn't know if that was a genuine.
I think him and Bastion were just kind of like enjoying the show.
Just shit talking.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay. Fair.
It's
fair.
like,
I mean, there's an argument to be made with the whole throwing Val away from the Minotaur and running away from the Minotaur a bit, but
yeah.
Or
I'm not,
or
okay,
not.
But that was
concern for
it.
That was
instead of
he
attacking, he
ran because
decided
he
to
was concerned.
defend himself on a single rock when there were no Minotaurs around him whatsoever.
But he couldn't get off the rock.
I'm sorry, you have a long-range weapon and you could save someone who's actively dying!
He also
but
technically ran behind the group of people who were all commoners and had Cheez-It HP at the end of the episode, but that is jumping forward.
First of all, that happened after the honorable thing, so it doesn't count.
You're right.
I mean,
that technically doesn't count, but
have gotten over the whole Minotaur fight thing, and Valentino's never going to comment on it. He doesn't give a shit about someone's honor unless they're his opponent directly, to a degree. But I mean, no one asked him to run. Like, if it might have been a smart tactical choice, it was definitely a, let's say, based in fear.
Yes. Based in
Not
fear for the
honorable.
squishiness of some of our
The
characters.
chivalric concept of honor is basically just the stupid thing that was made up so that people would stop running in battle and stop acting based on fear.
Fair. In terms of standing behind the people, that was since I can do the reach, that was the fastest way for me to be able to attack that one. I keep on saying it's an ent, and it's not an ent.
No.
Garden man.
Garden.
Yes. The animated salad.
I want to say garden gnome.
Yes.
Garden Man sounds like a fucking horror movie from the 90s. Like,
Yes.
The sequel to Lawnmower Man.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So speaking
which
of,
I'm really okay.
Oh no, go for it. Continue, please.
I'm rather enjoying the lunge. That I took. This is gonna be good.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Bump myself back. I'm just gonna bump my AC up too, just to counter.
What the fuck?
It's already 27.
I like,
I don't know if
I like my AC
Coward.
high.
That's a coward.
That's
Just
me
Nova.
being a coward. Yeah, duh.
And your character looks like a coward then.
Is there anything
It is
heavier
bleeding.
than full plate?
I mean,
I just-
look,
Tank.
I mean, has there been past experience of certain characters getting a little greedy for the stat boosting items? Maybe. I also think that it is wise for Stavik to pump that AC number up as high as it will go by the end of the campaign.
Yeah, if he stays in the line of fighting.
Yes, if that happens.
I ran
Agreed.
literally straight into it.
Okay. I didn't mean in that fight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to continually run into the fight because that's his job.
It's gonna be like 60
like-
episodes in, and you're still gonna hear this shit about full defensing on a fucking rock pillar.
To be fair,
go ahead.
oh no, continue.
Doing the stat rolls this time. I rolled max HP.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we're
I
up
mean-
to what 73.
Okay, I see.
yeah,
All
fuck
I knew
you.
for your numbers was that you took a
76.
critical hit that confirmed with a critical, and then
Yeah,
as
because
a
Beardy
result of
has
that,
to
your
boost
HP,
it up high.
and as a result of that, your HP was slightly higher than my max. So I was like, oh,
Yep.
all right, Stavik can
Yep.
keep getting hit up there. That's okay.
Yeah, by
Yeah.
the time Xander teleported you out, you had more hit points than Xander had at max, not being injured
Mhm.
at that point.
Should have let you
Though
get
I was
hit.
surrounded and was getting bitch slapped.
No, I think that was the right call. That was. I don't think there was anything wrong with that. I mean, I don't think that Stavik has been like. If you're worried about him coming off as cowardly, just do as Valentino does. Valentino will get into combat whether or not it's a good idea, as long as he thinks it's honorable to do so.
Then he got
but-
burninated from behind.
Yeah, of course. The one issue is that only I think one person can heal Stavik.
Yeah, that's
That
true.
is correct.
Don't want this person to die.
Mhm.
Exactly.
That's the other thing that Xander was trying to communicate, but I'm not sure he communicated it very well. That it seems like Stavik is always fighting with the idea that I will overpower the enemy and then that is the win condition. But like every fight is different and every win condition is really different. So you being like, the most effective tactic is for me to step behind all of these people so I can lunge at the enemy is inherently saying that enemy killing these innocent people because you're trying to like maximize your ability to take them down is like that is collateral damage that you are willing to take, which is okay. Like not like I'm not judging you morally, but like for everything that Stavik has said that he believes in, that feels like from Xander's point of view, it goes against that a little bit. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. He was waiting for. Yeah.
That's a yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're
I
just
see what
gonna
you're
say
saying.
what Shane just said with different words, weren't you?
No, I'm agreeing with them.
I mean, I get why you did it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mechanically, that was all
Morally.
mechanical decision.
Louis is
Mhm.
Yeah,
judging you
morally.
bitches.
Well, mechanically speaking, we have been pretty well equipped for most everything we fight. You know, if we're in a dungeon where it's multiple subsequent fights and it's only us, then I start getting the mechanics brain. But for something like this, we've got like, it's. I mean, I'll be real. I think you just do what you think looks cool, right? Like imagine Stavik stopping behind everybody in your head, and you're like, is that what Stavik would do? And if the answer is yes, then do it. If the answer is not, then do whatever you think he would do in your head.
If I'm
Makes
100% honest, I didn't see them until I
That's fair.
Yeah.
until I.
I
It
thought you
happens.
just literally couldn't move through them. I thought it was like you didn't have
No.
enough movement to get to the other side and still be able to attack.
I stopped there because that was my max movement,
Hmm.
and it was okay. If I stop here, then I'll be able to make a 5-foot step in full attack from the lunge position. I didn't see them.
Well,
I-
they didn't get hit, so
Yeah,
Exactly.
it worked out this time.
It did.
this time. Need to be a little more aware of my surroundings.
Possibly.
Potentially. It's an option.
Potentially.
Depends what stuff
But,
thinks about it.
Yeah, those plant people and that voice.
Yeah, that was something.
Some dryad of some kind is really fucking pissed at us.
Something, yeah. Some nature thing that is unhappy with you.
Like, I
Yeah.
assume
so.
it
What
has
else
to
is
be.
fucking new?
It has to be because of the lion, right?
That's my
Like, that's-
guess.
that's the
I thought
only
it was a
thing I can
tiger.
Yeah, that
Tiger,
feels.
whatever.
I mean, I feel like, all right. I'm like thinking back to what's his name, fake druid guy, and I'm like,
Bruno?
we do something. Yeah, with Bruno. I'm like, we
Yeah.
fuck up with that
We didn't
somehow.
take anything from
He
them.
wasn't a
I didn't
fake
think we took-
druid.
If anything, we fed the child.
Yeah,
with
they're
it,
gonna
so.
say-
Yeah.
That's just how I remember him. Categorically fake.
He was a real
Mhm.
druid. He's just-
Not needed.
Weird.
Really.
He was just a fucking hobo, that's all.
yeah, he was
Yeah.
just outside the Church of Eden. That's all.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
Does
not concerning.
anybody remember the death comments of the as they were dying of the lion dryad?
I think it
Yeah.
was.
Like
Go
There
ahead.
was
What?
all some
Like,
shit
the-
about,
What's
like, oh,
happening
you'll
to
never get
me?
rid of
Yeah, I
me.
was like, what the fuck? What?
Yeah, but didn't it follow up by wait, what?
yeah, yeah.
Well, I remember they said you can't kill me, or that
Yes.
the others were going to come, or something along. It was it.
I don't know
I
about
have this
that
vague
part.
memory. I have a vague memory of them mentioning, basically it's not just me, kind of thing.
I
I have
think
a
the idea
vague
that
memory.
I remember is it saying essentially that I cannot be killed because, I am a spirit, I am nature, and that can't be killed. And then Xander was like, okay, and then did the
Okay.
thing, and then it was
Astrace
like, what?
kills it.
You're like,
And then-
okay, bet.
Well, okay. Bet. Yeah.
Yeah,
Bet.
is how I remember that going.
Mhm.
Oh, that's great. Good times.
Thank you. It was fun. It was fun.
Uh,
fun. Consequences, but potentially, but
Consequences.
Maybe
Fun.
it doesn't have anything to do with us at all, and we're
Maybe-
just
Yeah, honestly,
innocent
I'm wondering if we, like,
bystanders.
Took a thing by mistake, or like there was a miscommunication, or something we ended up with when we got sent out of the hag's house was
Did anyone take
I'm just gonna say
anything
this.
Mhm.
Everything was gone from then, if I recall.
Yes, everything
Maybe
was
it's not a
gone from
physical.
then.
Mhm.
I feel confident that it is us. That it is
Oh, yeah.
related to something that we have done. I feel pretty
well, I
confident
figured
about
it's
that.
related to something we've done, but I know it's something we consciously did. I don't know if it's like,
Oh no.
you know,
I'm not gonna be able to go on my date now. Darn.
oh no.
I mean, you still might be able
What you
to.
have stolen.
Look, as
She
much as
seems
I love
still into
torturing
you.
Louis manages to make those dates more torture for me every time. As soon as he started talking to me, I'm like, get me out of here.
He was just trying to have polite conversation.
I mean,
It
I think
went
he was
better.
doing a good job, honestly.
It went a lot better, don't get me wrong. At the start, though, it was definitely like, Len is like, good to see you, and Louis like, I see you too.
Well, he had to get warmed up to the conversation for one thing, because he was like, this is really scary for me to just talk about this. I don't know how to talk about this. But then she kind of seemed most of the part not interested in talking to him, so he suddenly felt really relaxed about it because he was like, oh, perfect. Thank God she doesn't give a shit.
The beginning of that conversation, yeah, exactly. The beginning of that conversation, just like, man, I'm glad to see you. Happy to see me. And Louis like, I respect you too much to lie to you.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yep,
He's
pretty
Like,
much.
that's sort of a compliment.
He's a bad liar, anyways. It's fine.
Two things is, the voice in Xander's head's like, hey, just checking.
You ready to make a deal? And Xander's
you
like,
good?
I'm gonna be honest. I was hoping when we're getting the voice set up and
Yeah.
everything, and I was going to say, owie, ow, 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 owie, owie, ow, ow.
That would have been funny.
Just
That would have been
checking.
funny. I mean, I'm just saying, Xander did have 1 HP at that point, so, very fair question. I mean, Xander
Uh-huh.
also
It was a good
asks
move.
his friends if they need help when they have 1 HP, you know?
Yeah, but 1 HP is a ton for Xander.
It's fucking
It's true. It's true.
And then Husa almost dies.
True.
Yep.
That, traumatic.
Was
bit
literally
traumatic.
dying.
Yeah.
Didn't. So.
I mean, saw that coming. I was like, when I was like, when these things showed up, I'm like, should she be fighting? And I'm like, all right,
She
as
can't
long
be
as she's
that
got
weak,
one of us
right?
nearby. Well, I figured she'd probably be pretty weak, but I was like, as long as there's one of us near enough to make them want to hit us instead, then we should be fine. And then there was a moment
Yeah.
where that didn't happen. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, shit.
I was thinking of getting her out of the way early, but then Stavik fell and got entangled in his own stuff, and I was like, well,
Yeah.
So I got to know,
Sorry,
Screwy,
Husa.
did you hear me before you made your attack on that one?
Because
You're like, all right, I'm gonna do this full attack, and I was like, please attack the one to your south, so I can get the one to your west. And you're like, I'm gonna attack the one to my west, and then
No, I did not
started
hear you.
shooting the bet on all the rolls, and I was like, I could give you a reroll, but I don't know if I was heard
feel about that.
correctly there.
Yeah, no, I did not hear you at all. The reason I was I was aiming for the one there was if I had downed that one, I'd be able to go after the other two with cleave. And I think it would have been more
Didn't have anything
It
to
would
do
be
with one
more-
going down and you just had to hit him, right?
Correct.
right. I just needed, but I was trying to get one dead, so that it reduced the action economy on their part.
Mm.
It would have gotten dead.
hmm
That was right there.
But I almost
I feel like
dead.
the theme for the past couple of fights have been power attack is really biting you in the butt.
You gotta stop doing it.
Biting me in the ass.
Yeah,
Gotta stop.
power attack is a thing for higher levels. When Archie had it, I had to just leave it off until we got to like around 10 or so, at which point it went permanently on, and then it was fine.
Like, you've got a great to hit for sure, like absolutely. But
I mean, your power attack is
anecdotally-
still not terrible to hit. Like, your power attack chance is to my regular attack chance, but you don't do spells, so you should have a better chance than that.
Mm-hmm.
it's fair. It's fair. But
Harpy.
we managed to do it.
I mean, the power attack
Yes.
would not have saved you from the double ones.
Yes,
That is true.
No.
That's true. We did get to meet a harpy today. A phoenix
A
harpy of all
Phoenix
people.
Harpy, which
Yeah.
very
Oh,
surprised at
cute.
that.
Surprised me.
very-
I was like,
Always
what's
happy to
happening?
have a fun little quirky harpy NPC show up,
Mm-hmm.
What
say their piece, and then leave.
Ifrit.
How
What's the
does
normal
one
tip
make-
for them?
No, what does make
More than one gold.
a phoenix harpy?
An ifrit, as
An
Shane
ifrit.
said.
Ifrit.
Aw.
Mm-hmm.
So a plain touched person, or someone who has elemental fire blood in them.
That's fun. I like that.
Mhm.
What is the average tip for a harpy delivery? Would you say?
Asking the real questions.
Mhm.
Very.
Was 10 enough?
Oh, I was gonna see what Screwy was gonna say, but
Oh.
What are you gonna say?
Oh no, I was waiting to hear what the proper
okay.
tipping was.
I would say anywhere between like 10 and 50 gold would probably be considered customary.
Fuck that.
Okay.
Get out of here.
You
Yeah,
know,
what
Soul would be all for this, but nah.
I mean,
That's a
she
lot
did
of
carry
fucking money.
18,000 gold to us. So in the
No, she
scope
just
of
carried
things,
the letter to us and a whistle.
Mm-hmm.
that's true. But the whistle allowed the 18,000 gold to get to us in the
Oh,
first
so
place.
happy.
Yeah, but what about everyone else?
And also,
That's
it's her
what-
fucking job. She already
Like-
paid.
If someone gets a letter, right, that like some like farmer or something, right, and then they're like, "Oh, hey, my cousin's still kicking and stuff. That's great." And then she's like, "So are you gonna give me your last year's savings or not?"
Yeah. Yes.
Regular
It's like-
folks don't commission
Don't use- yeah.
high speed expensive harpy couriers.
Well, no, but the commissioner, if the commissioner can afford it, and then the person receiving the letter can't, is what I'm saying. Like, they don't get to decide if they get the letter. That just
Why would they send a high-powered courier to a peasant? It doesn't make sense.
Maybe they're friends.
I'm a peasant, and I'm
Maybe
pretty
they
happy
are.
about it. Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't think you're a peasant with the amount of gold that you have in your
No, you're not.
inventory right now.
Don't worry, I'll get
Jesus.
rid of it.
But let's be real.
Real
Like
fast.
Soul would do it. Soul would absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
send
that's
a
what I was saying.
Expensive courier to a peasant. Yeah. And not
I'll pay
realize
your
that-
tip too. I don't really care. It's just so that they get it. I don't give a shit.
You say
That's fair,
that,
but Soul
then...
also shouldn't be used as the example.
That's true. Soul would do anything.
But Soul is nobility. That's my point. I'd say that Soul is on par for the course on how down to earth nobility tends to be.
I'm gonna say, and I love Soul. Soul literally does not know the first thing about being nobility, especially as of the first episode. Soul had literally no idea about anything.
Nope.
Okay.
They were in a tiny forest hidden away from the rest of the world, and all they knew was that they were special and they didn't want to be special.
They were just in
How
a
much does a
Muse
banana
induced
cost? Like what,
stupor.
$10?
There's still people out there that exist like them. I stand by it.
That's fair.
Mhm.
Back when gnomes were a thing, I bet they fucking pranked people by sending them letters that they could not afford the tip for.
That's fucked. Yo, fuck the gnomes.
Oh, done.
Someone did.
Yeah, their own kind.
Yikes.
Not enough, apparently.
Woo.
Big yikes.
Any
See what
other
else?
thoughts about the episode?
Yeah. We fought
Concerned.
plant monsters. We didn't really fight each other this time.
I got a request
We
from
fought each
Louis.
other.
Yeah, I mean,
happened.
Stavik and Valentino explicitly fought each other.
Yeah, literally.
It's true.
That's true, but it wasn't
Sure.
like aggressive.
No.
No, it was pretty
It was very
camaraderie
playful.
filled. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was team
Yeah, that
bonding.
request from Louis was really interesting to Zulin.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll come up later.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Look, I just want something.
Answers.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. And
Sounds about
Zulin
right.
can give them to me.
Indeed.
Yeah. So sometimes you ask the creepy crow man for some help.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And then sometimes you have Zulin.
and that too.
It's
Mhm.
true.
Well
Yeah,
then.
anything we're looking forward to in the upcoming sessions?
Not looking forward to dealing with whatever the fuck's in our head now. All of
Oh,
our
I am
heads.
looking
Guns.
forward to it. I'm explicitly looking forward to dealing with that. If that means fighting more vegetables, I'm down for it.
My boy was having a panic
That
attack
is,
near the end.
that will be your guys' problem next week. That will be your guys' problem next week.
That's right. You're not gonna be
Yeah.
with us, right?
I will not be with you next week.
Oh no.
Why
But I
not?
will remind you, Louis' problem
Uh,
is your problem.
Don't you love us?
Yes, but I also love going to places with my family.
Congratulations.
Your
Like,
family
I
that
mean,
left
no.
you in the maelstrom?
Don't worry,
Wow.
it was our problem this week.
Yeah. Ah. True.
Yeah. Well, if Louis dies, I guess the world will just have to end.
People die every day.
People die.
Yep,
Gods
people
die,
die every day.
Do they?
I have a question for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Do you want to go over the bingos?
Mm-hmm.
sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did not even get close
I'm pretty
to
sure we
bingo.
didn't. I got 0 bingos.
Hey, all right,
Yeah.
no bingo.
So I think we agreed on 0 bingos. Did I hear that right?
What did
Yep,
we get?
that is
Yeah.
correct.
Sorry.
What squares?
So the ones we did get, we got Val wants to talk to Xander. I think that happened.
Mhm,
Maybe I'm
mhm,
wrong.
Sure. Yeah, yeah,
Um,
I think that happened.
Are you sure? It was actually marked twice on here. I like
Yeah, I
grabbed that
accidentally
one.
put it twice. Mm-hmm.
There was the free space, which was Country Road, take me home to a place where I belong. There was Louis nearly has a heart attack.
Mm-hmm.
There was Zulin makes a discovery. There was
Mhm.
Stavik apologizes for his behavior.
Mm-hmm.
There was Who Needs Rue when you have a Lintakivi daughter.
That was my favorite one.
Yeah, I like that one.
Ooh.
And then we have
Wow.
a new unique magical being introduced.
Y'all.
That's
That was
good.
all
And
me,
then-
not them.
and then the last one I had was Listen Up You Freaks, It's Story Time.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
Very good. Very
I feel like
good.
if we had gone to the next day, some of these would have happened and we might have
Mhm.
gotten a bingo, but
Yeah.
unfortunately we had to have our salad.
Yeah.
Salad.
had some
all
salad.
over our face.
And it was tasty.
Yeah.
All right. And with that, that I believe concludes today's discussion. So thank you all so much for joining us for Check Please and Checkpoint, and we will see you next week. We hope you roll with us again soon. Good night, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Oh,